Man, I have gotten behind on opening up cards again, and pretty much what I need to do is go ahead and open up what I've ordered just so I don't embarrass myself and order stuff I've already got. I'm bad enough to do that with stuff in the collection as it is. Definitely don't need to do it with stuff that I still have sitting here haven't even opened yet. So here we go. Man. This first grouping of stuff, some cards that I've wanted for a long time that goes with the Bulldogs set. I got several from a seller on eBay recently. We start off with Roddy White. I know he's not a Bulldog, he's from the Falcons. Count it though. Reggie Brown. My man Fred Gibson. The legend, Fran Tarkington. Ben Watson. David Green. And Terrell Davis. Terrell, whatever you like. I liked this Class Smart set that goes with that David Green, so I had to break down and get those. So I got that going for me. Hope everybody's having a good 4th of July, by the way. Doing this on the 4th of July weekend. So maybe you were able to see some fireworks today. Go out and get you some sparklers. Something like that. I usually try to make it a rule to get this stuff open before it goes off of the eBay listings, but it don't always work out. Now, this one did not come from eBay. It actually came from Topps, because one of the neat things that the Topps website is doing this year is the Sports Illustrated issues. They've been making cards of classic issues, and I'd said when they started doing that, like, okay, the first time they do any Braves issues, I'll get them. Surely that'll take them a while to get to that. No, it didn't. I think it was 2 or 3 weeks in, they did this one here that I had to get. And it's in kind of a unusual case. I thought it would just be in a top loader, but it's not. They put it in this case with this piece of foam on top that makes it really kind of awkward for somebody trying to open it up and then talk to people on the daggum internet. Come on, guys. Here we go. Pull this little piece of foam out, and it's the... Oh my God, Topps, why y'all messing up my shit? I'm trying to open this and not mess it up. It's the Greg Maddox Sports Illustrated issue. It's a long way to go for that, but why they couldn't just put it in a top loader, I don't know. But nonetheless, they've done a Brave since then that I missed the boat on. They did a Hank Aaron card that I have checked, and they are on the eBay as we speak, and pretty easy to get. But anyway, you can go on the Topps website and see all the guys they've done. They've done some pretty neat cards in that set so far. But I figured, there aren't many. Well, I say that now. There are some Braves they could put on in that card set that they'll probably get around to. And I'll probably give me a few more of them when they get to it. Onward and upward. That's the card that I had to get. It's the Damien Mizdow run that he did as the Miz stunt double. I know it's exciting stuff after a Greg Maddox, but I don't care. I like it. So these. Now, this card is one that you get on eBay. You start looking at some of these old sets, like the Allen and Ginter sets, and some of the Goodwin champions and things like that. And there's cards that exist that you don't know you want until you find them. And this is one that I think it's Donruss did these a few years ago. It's called Fans of the Game. And what they'll do is like have actors, whoever, that are known for being certain fans of a certain team, and they'll have them sign cards. And one of the ones that are in that set is Gene Shalit. Apparently he was a big fan of the Dodgers. And if your autograph card collection doesn't have a Gene Shalit in it, you're doing something wrong, bruh. You're straight up doing it wrong. So now mine's cooler than yours. But you get on there, and you start seeing some of the guys as the voices of the game set, fans of the game set. That some of these guys that have autograph cards in this set, like, I didn't know that existed. No, I must have it. And speaking of the Topps Heritage set, it's one of the WWE sets that I always loved, but wish I would bring back, is I had to get a Dolph Ziggler just because I thought that card looked so cool. And I really do miss that set a ton. Bring it on back. What you need to do, Topps. What you ought to do. We ought to. I like the Chrome. I like Finest. I like Undisputed. All the stuff they do now. But what's wrong with a Heritage set for my WWE guys? I mean, they still do it for baseball. Man, this was a card. Speaking of cards that you sometimes don't realize existed, and this lady had an awesome run in WWE, but I always liked her boast in TNA, and it's Gail Kim from I think this was like 2003, I want to say, TNA set. That, man, there's some really good cards in those old TNA sets. You need to go track them down because there's some good stuff out there. Stuff that would surprise you, I do believe. Did me. I like, speaking of 4th of July, I always like that set. Oh man, this is a card that I've been trying to get for a while and just can never find a good price on it on eBay, but finally, I think at the time I ordered this, he was still the champion, but it's Drew McIntyre. I think this is a silver, 3 out of 25, if that means anything to you. The numbering's always neat, but at the end of the day, I'm kind of like, man, just give me the card. I don't need all it. For the most part, I just don't. Does it ever mean anything to anybody? Not to me. Speaking of cards that I found and I would say I got a crazy deal on it. It's because who this is and just the way she signed it. But I'll go ahead and show it to you. It's Shotzi Blackheart. And I really like this TNA, NXT set from this past year, just because I want to say this might be the first set that she signed for. She signs a lot of different ways. Sometimes she'll just do Shotzi, sometimes she'll just do the Shotzi in the heart. And in this one, she inscribed the TCB over it. And I was like, man, that's the one I have to have. I must get it. And I saw some guys that found one this way that wanted ridiculous amounts of money for it, but I'm glad to have that one in the collection. Just because I like that card, and I'm sure she'll do some more signatures in different sets, but just to have her sign it that way, I was like, man, that's the one I got to get. that TNA set from this past year was really, really good. I mean, they're just like any other set. There's some stuff in it that you'd rather not have. So I didn't break down and buy a box, but there's some good stuff out there. I'm going to try to tell you. Oh, man. And speaking of cards, I decided to upgrade and get a graded version of. And sometimes what will end up happening is when I'm looking at stuff on eBay and guys are selling multiples, you know, you got to put a bid on sometimes more than one, and sometimes you accidentally end up with two. But this is the Mark Jackson Hoots 90 card. It both graded an 8, and this is become a popular card because of who's in the front row, and Hoots has confirmed that those are indeed Lyle and Eric Menendez, and possibly this was on their tour after they'd killed their mom and dad back in the 90s, if you remember that trial. Anyway, fun card to have. Anyway, I'll see y'all. Bye.